All right, so it's pretty cold outside. They're calling for I think -20 tonight, but it's supposed to be clear. So hopefully I can get out with my wide field setup, which is my Star Adventure, and my Canon camera with a 75 to 300 millimeter kit lens on it. Um, haven't decided what focal length I'm going to shoot yet, but I think I'm going to go for Andromeda, the Andromeda Galaxy to be precise. Anyways, so I'm going to go to Stellarium and try and figure out what would be the best focal length to shoot at. So please join me while I go after Andromeda. Okay, so uh, about Andromeda, I did go out that night. It's actually about a week and a half after I made the intro, and I went to our remote sky site or remote site, and I took my wide field setup. So it was cold. It was so freaking cold. It was unreal. It was about -20, -22. There wasn't any wind, thank God. It would have been even worse, and actually, it probably would have made imaging a lot harder. But anyway, so a friend of mine I went up with. I met him online in the area that I live. We belong to the same astrophotography group. Anyways, we went up there. It's about 45 minutes away. I've talked about it before. It's up in Tiny Township. Um, and it's a Bortle 4 sky. So it was clear. And it was just before I was able to get about hour and a half thereabouts of Andromeda. And it was just before, well, the moon started rising as I was finishing, and then I had to take dark frames. I only took about I only took about 5 dark frames because it was just so cold, and I just wanted to get the night over. It felt good to be out, mind you, but it was really, really uncomfortable. Uncomfortable so much that I actually went out and I bought a new winter jacket that's rated for -35. So now hopefully when I go back out, it's the beginning of February. Um, that that if it gets really cold at night, I won't have to worry about being cold. If I layer too, I'm not just gonna wear a t-shirt on underneath it. Although like today's weather is, I think it's -5 right now, and I've been outside with that jacket and this t-shirt, and I've been fine. But getting off topic. So yeah, it was really cold, and I wanted to. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to capture it. It is fairly bright. Andromeda Galaxy is very bright on a clear night and a moonless night. Under those kind of conditions, you can barely make it out. It's like a smudge in the night sky. But I shot it at 205 millimeters, and I was doing, I think it was 2-minute exposures. I was doing 2-minute exposures, and it came out. Actually, I was really impressed the way it came out. I spent a bit of time processing it, but because I didn't take enough darks, it was quite noisy. So those 5 darks helped, but I had to do a lot of noise reduction post processing. But this video is going to be fairly quick. I just wanted to tell you that I was able to get out that night. I was planning just to go in the backyard here, but I got a message from my friend and decided to go up to our dark sky site. And yeah, it was cold. It was really cold. One thing I would recommend and it's a complete and utter necessity. Uh, Lens warmer. Um, I got one off of Amazon, and I forget how much I paid for it. I think it was like 20 bucks Canadian, $22 Canadian, and it was a lifesaver. It completely kept my lens from fogging up, even though it was that cold. Um, so yeah, it was great. So here it is. Um, so here's the part that goes around the lens. You can either put it at the front part or the back part. But if you put it on the back part, well, if you put it on any part really, you have to watch that you don't mess up your focal length, the rotation of the focal length, and the focuser. You have to be very careful you don't knock it out of focus. If you put it on and you want to double check, just go to a bright star or a planet and just check your focus. If you don't have a Batnoff mask for your lens, just get onto a bright star or a planet and try and make it as pinpoint as possible for focus. So yeah, I got this one off of Amazon. So it's a USB. I don't know if you can see that. So it's a USB, right? And then here's the extender with the control module, and it's got 3 settings: low, medium, and high. And then I just have this plugged into a little cigarette adapter because, again, the other end is USB. And if you plug it in USB wise, if your power pack that you're using isn't powerful enough, I forget what the volts are or the amps. I think it's I think this one's 3 amps or something like that. If it's not powerful enough, if you set it to the highest setting, it'll shut off because it can't handle the amount of power that the dew band is asking for. So that's why I got this. So my ports on my power station here from Celestron, my power bank or whatever you want to call it, it provides enough power on the cigarette lighter to power this at high. Now high is, it's not super hot. It's just, like I said, it's just enough to keep the lens from fogging up and all that. So a really, really great investment. So yeah, anyways, I don't know what more else to say. I didn't record me processing it. That would have been a long video. It took me probably 45 minutes, 50 minutes to process it. So yeah, it was quite a thing I had to do because of all the noise and if I would have taken the time and gathered more darks, I think I would have been fine. I would have been able to cut 20 minutes off of my processing time. But anyway, it's a learning process. Like I said, this journey has been it's been a long one so far, but it's been fairly rewarding. There's been nights where I was out and it was just for nothing. Like last night, I was actually out last night, and I was trying to capture the Rosette Nebula with this, and I have a new intervalometer. I'm probably going to try and do a video on that too, talking about the struggles I had with that. But astrophotography it's very rewarding when everything goes right. But when it all goes off the rails, it's very frustrating. So you need to know that going in. Am I going to stop? No. There's no chance in hell that I'm going to stop. The rewarding times are they far outweigh the wall kicking moments. So, but I'm grateful for you for joining me on this journey, and I'm going to wrap this video up. I would really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, comment, and shared on the video. Helps my channel out a lot. And at the end of the video here, I'm going to show you Andromeda. So you know what? Hope everybody has a great day and clear skies. And here's my picture of the Andromeda Galaxy under Bortle 4 skies.